This is our ICB induction cooking station built in with two 1800 watt ranges. We also have it with 3 ranges. As shown here, it's open, and we also have additional doors that can be included. We also have an ICS, which is the same features and benefits, yet it is mobile. What you see inside is our actual intake. It's our downdraft AF350. Air filtration 350 watts is what that stands for. And as you can see below, there's a legend here that shows the baffle filter, the primary cell, and the carbon filter. We'll get into those as I deconstruct it. The red is galvanized baffle filter. That should be washed in the dishwasher daily or every few uses. Second is a primary cell filter or HEPA filter. Depending on use, is changed every 3 to 6 months. You'll see a change in color. And finally, the carbon filter, which grabs any odor, additional particulates that were not captured by the first 2 filters, and also grease. When it comes and arrives on site, the unit itself is wrapped in thin foam. It's shrink wrapped, it's covered in a cardboard box, and then strapped down to a pallet. We're going to deconstruct the AF350, remove the intake. There's a pin that needs to be removed, which slide the unit all the way out. There's 2 bolts to unscrew. Remove the cap. This is the baffle filter. Dishwasher every day. HEPA filter or primary cell filter. 3 to 6 months depending upon usage. This is our carbon filter. It grabs odor, grease, and additional particulates. We're replacing the carbon filter. And we place the HEPA filter back in the unit. As you can see, the arrow is pointing down on the intake. And then finally, the baffle filter that could be placed in the dishwasher places on top. These air filters can be purchased online. Tighten the screws to be snug. Intake. Make sure it aligns with the bottom. And should be no gap, a minimal 1/8 gap there. What you see here is an image of our PM2251, our power management system, which acts as 2 things, as a cord management system, also as a fuse protector for all the components within this unit. As you can see, there's 5 switches and 5 15 amp receptacles all along the wall. Now this typical unit only has 3 pieces of equipment. The far left are the 2 induction ranges, and the third to the right is the AF350. What we have here is our power management system with a receptacle that's included with the unit, and then our NEMA 5-50 amp plug configuration. So now we include the unit with instructions on how to ground the unit. Very important that it's ground safely, so this system can enter the outlet and operate as expected. Now when troubleshooting the induction range, ensure the control box connection is connected to the hob, and you hear 2 clicks. First you see the arrows. There's 2 clicks because there's 2 USB connections, and then you're safe. Our induction ranges have an included next day warranty exchange program, which means after troubleshooting with our office, if it's deemed a warranty claim, Spring USA will send a new range out in a box with a call tag. What the operator would have to do would just simply pop out the induction range, unhook the control box, and send it back to Spring USA. Currently, the range is elevated due to the leveling screw being higher than it should be. Now you lift it up, and the operator or technician would just loosen the screw until it's level with the countertop. When you turn the induction range on, it defaults to the cook mode. Now it goes 1 to 20 like a gas range, high, medium, low. On the temp mode, it goes from 110 to 400 degrees. Now if the pan is lifted off the range, it it will blink and it'll have a EO code, which means there's no induction rating pan on there. When it's reapplied, it's reset. This is the power management system, 5 110 receptacles on the bottom. You can see the light switches are all turned on. Now, one common error, if the switch is off, that would cause that particular component not to operate. It's key to troubleshoot and ensure all the switches are turned on. Now, the power management also acts as a fuse box. It protects all the componentry if there's a power surge. This box is very critical for the operation of the entire unit. We have an operating induction range and control box. Here we have an inoperating induction range and control box. One way to troubleshoot that would be to unplug the control box of the operating control box and plug it into the induction range itself. Now, if the induction range operates with the operating control box, that would deem this control box inoperable. So in that case, you would only need a control box to be changed. This is our Power Managed PM2221, and this system actually has 3 208 240 receptacles and 2 110 receptacles. This is a unit that would be provided for an induction cooking station or induction cooking built-in if there was 2600 watt units of induction ranges. Thank you for watching. We have more resources on our website to help you install, use, and maintain your Spring USA products.